A list of IT company websites on Nasdaq. Chapter 1. Technology company websites at web.archive.org/web/2070453477/https://www.nasdaq.com/screening/companies by industry.aspx, industry equals technology. 21vianet.com, 21 Vianet Group, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/vnet, vnet. 2u.com, 2u, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/2u, twou. 51job.com, 51job, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/jobs, jobs. 58.com, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/wuba, a10networks.com, a10networks, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/aten, Aarons.com, Aarons, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/aan, abc.xyz, Alphabet Incorporated, nasdaq.com/symbol/goog, acacia-inc.com, Acacia Communications, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/acia, aciworldwide.com, ACI Worldwide, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/aciw, ACIW, acmrcsh.com, ACM Research, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/acmr, ACMR, equitygroup.com, Aqua Ntia Corp., nasdaq.com/symbol/aq, AQ, activisionblizzard.com, Activision Blizzard, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/atvi, ATVI, actua.com, Actua Corporation, nasdaq.com/symbol/acta, ACTA, actuant.com, Actuant Corporation, nasdaq.com/symbol/atu, ATU, axiom.com, Axiom Corporation, nasdaq.com/symbol/acxm, ACXM, adistotech.com, Adisto Technologies Corporation, nasdaq.com/symbol/iots, IOTS, adobe.com, Adobe Systems Incorporated, nasdaq.com/symbol/adbe, ADBE, adp.com, Automatic Data Processing, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/adp, ADP, aircap.com, Aircap Holdings NV, nasdaq.com/symbol/air, air, aerocentury.com, Aerocentury Corp., nasdaq.com/symbol/ac, AC, aerohive.com, Aerohive Networks, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/hive, hive, agilices.com, Agilice, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/agis, AGYS, aircastle.com, Aircastle Limited, nasdaq.com/symbol/air, air, airgain.com, Airgain, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/airg, AIRG, airleasecorp.com, Airlease Corporation, nasdaq.com/symbol/al, AL, airmedia.net.cn, Airmedia Group Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/amcn, AMCN, alarm.com, Alarm.com Holdings, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/alrm, ALRM, allot.com, Allot Communications Limited, nasdaq.com/symbol/alt, ALLT, allscripts.com, Allscripts Healthcare Solutions, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/mdrx, MDRX, altair.com, Altair Engineering Incorporated, nasdaq.com/symbol/altar, ALTR, amayagaming.com, The Stars Group Incorporated, nasdaq.com/symbol/tsg, TSG, ambarella.com, Ambarella, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/amba, amberroad.com, Amber Road, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/ambr, ambr, amd.com, Advanced Micro Devices, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/amd, amd, amdocs.com, Amdocs Limited, Nasdaq.com/symbol/docs, docs, ameri100.com, Ameri Holdings, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/amrh, amrh, amcor.com, Amcor Technology, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/amkr, amkr, amnhealthcare.com, AMN Healthcare Services Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/amn, amn, amsoftware.com, American Software, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/amswa, amsway, amtechsystems.com, Amtech Systems, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/azs, asys, analog.com, Analog Devices, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/adi, adi, ansys.com, ANSI, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/anss, anss, ao-inc.com, Applied Optoelectronics, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/aoi, aaoi, ausmd.com, Alpha and Omega Semiconductor Limited, Nasdaq.com/symbol/ausl, aosl, appfolioinc.com, Appfolio, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/appf, appf, Appian.com, Appian Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/appn, appn, Apple.com, Apple Incorporated, Nasdaq.com/symbol/aapl, aapl, AppliedMaterials.com, Applied Materials, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/amat, amat, Aptio.com, Uptio, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/apti, apti, Arista.com, Arista Networks, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/anet, anet, Aris.com, Aris International plc, Nasdaq.com/symbol/arrs, arrs, ASEglobal.com, Advanced Semiconductor Engineering, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/asx, asx, ASML.com, ASML Holding NV, Nasdaq.com/symbol/asml, asml, Aspentech.com, Aspen Technology, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/azpn, azpn, Astronova.inc.com, Astronova, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/allot, allot, AsureSoftware.com, Assure Software Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/asur, asur, AtlasXion.com, AtlasXion Corporation plc, Nasdaq.com/symbol/team, team, Atomera.com, Atomera Incorporated, Nasdaq.com/symbol/atom, atom, ATTUnity.com, At290 Limited, Nasdaq.com/symbol/at2, at2, AUO.com, Optronics Corp., Nasdaq.com/symbol/AUO, AUO, Autobytel.com, AutoWeb, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/auto, auto, Autodesk.com, Autodesk, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/adsk, adsk, Autohome.com.cn, Autohome Incorporated, Nasdaq.com/symbol/athm, athm, Aviatnetworks.com, Aviat Networks, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/avnw, avnw, Avid.com, Avid Technology, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/avid, avid, Aware.com, Aware, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/ori, awre, Axcelis.com, Axcelis Technologies, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/ACLS, ACLS. axt.com, Axt Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/axti, AXTI. Bandwidth.com, Bandwidth Incorporated, nasdaq.com/symbol/band, band. Barracuda.com, Barracuda Networks, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/CUDA, CUDA. BarrettBusiness.com, Barrett Business Services, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/BBSI, BBSI. BazaarVoice.com, Bazaar Voice, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/BV, BV. Bench.com, Benchmark Electronics, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/BHE, BHE. BenefitFocus.com, Benefit Focus, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/BNFT, BNFT. BGStaffing.com, BG Staffing Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/BGSF, BGSF. bio-key.com, BioKey International, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/BKYI, BKYI. Bitauto.com, Bitauto Holdings Limited, nasdaq.com/symbol/Bita, Bita. bkitech.com, Black Knight, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/BKI, BKI. Blackbaud.com, Blackbaud, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/BLKB, BLKB. Blackbox.com, Blackbox Corporation, nasdaq.com/symbol/BBOX, BBOX. Blackline.com, Blackline, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/BL, BL. Blondertongue.com, Blondertongue Laboratories, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/BDR, BDR. Bosscorporate.com, BOS. Better Online Solutions, nasdaq.com/symbol/BOSC, BOSC. Bottomline.com, Bottomline Technologies, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/EPAY, EPAY. Bridgeline.com, Bridgeline Digital, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/BLIN, BLIN. Brightcove.com, Brightcove Incorporated, nasdaq.com/symbol/BCOV, BCOV. Broadcom.com, Broadcom Limited, nasdaq.com/symbol/AVERAGO, AVGO. Broadsoft.com, Broadsoft, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/BSFT, BSFT. Broadvision.com, Broadvision, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/BVSN, BVSN. Brooks.com, Brooks Automation, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/Brakes, Brakes. CA.com, CA Incorporated, nasdaq.com/symbol/CA, CA. CabotCMP.com, Cabot Microelectronics Corporation, nasdaq.com/symbol/CCMP, CCMP. Kachi.com, Kachi International, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/Kachi, Kachi. Cadence.com, Cadence Design Systems, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/CDNS, CDNS. Calamp.com, Calamp Corp., nasdaq.com/symbol/Camp, Camp. CalidusCloud.com, Calidus Software, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/Caldi, CALD. CanadianSolar.com, Canadian Solar Incorporated, nasdaq.com/symbol/CSIQ, CSIQ. CapitalAcquisition.com, Scissorin Limited, nasdaq.com/symbol/CISN, CISN. Caps.com, CAI International, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/CAI, CAI. Carbonite.com, Carbonite, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/Carb, Carb. Cargurus.com, Cargurus, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/Carg, CARG. CASA-SYSTEMS.com, CASA Systems, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/CASA, CASA. CastLightHealth.com, Castlight Health, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/CSLT, CSLT. Cavium.com, Cavium, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/CAVM, CAVM. Celestica.com, Celestica, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/CLS, CLS. Ceragon.com, Ceragon Networks Limited, Nasdaq.com/symbol/CRNT, CRNT. Cerner.com, Cerner Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/CERN, CERN. CEVA-DSP.com, CEVA, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/CEVA, CEVA. Changeou.com, Changeou.com Limited, Nasdaq.com/symbol/COU, CYOU. ChannelAdvisor.com, Channel Advisor Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/ECOM, ECOM. Checkpoint.com, Checkpoint Software Technologies Limited, Nasdaq.com/symbol/CheckP, CHKP. ChicagoRivet.com, Chicago Rivet and Machine Co., Nasdaq.com/symbol/CVR, CVR. ChinaCash.com, China Cash International Holdings Limited, Nasdaq.com/symbol/CCIH, CCIH. ChinaCNet.com, China Information Technology, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/CNIT, CNIT. CHINANET-ONLINE.com, ChinaNet Online Holdings, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/CNET, CNET. Chipmos.com, Chipmos Technologies Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/EMOS, EMOS. Cirrus.com, Cirrus Logic, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/Cruise, Cruise. Cisco.com, Cisco Systems, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/CSCO, CSCO. Citrix.com, Citrix Systems, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/CTXS, CTXS. Cleantech Solutions International.com, Cleantech Solutions International, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/CLNT, CLNT. CMCM.com, Cheetah Mobile Incorporated, Nasdaq.com/symbol/CMCM, CMCM. Cognizant.com, Cognizant Technology Solutions Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/CTSH, CTSH. CommerceHub.com, Commerce Hub, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/Chuba, Chuba. Comscope.com, Comscope Holding Company, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/COMM, COMM. Comvault.com, Comvault Systems, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/CVLT, CVLT. Comtechtel.com, Comtech Telecommunications Corp., Nasdaq.com/symbol/CMTL, CMTL. Concurrent.com, Concurrent Computer Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/CCUR, CCUR. Convergys.com, Convergys Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/CVG, CVG. CorelloGIC.com, CoreLogic, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/CLGX, CLGX. CornerstoneOnDemand.com, Cornerstone On Demand, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/CSOD, CSOD. Counterpath.com, Counterpath Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/CPAH, CPAH. Coupa.com, Coupa Software Incorporated, Nasdaq.com/symbol/Cu, Cu. CPSINet.com, Computer Programs and Systems, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/CPSI, CPSI. Cray.com, Cray Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/Cray, Cray. Cree.com, Cree, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/Cree, Cree. Crypto.com, Crypto SA, Nasdaq.com/symbol/CRTO, CRTO. CrossCountryHealthcare.com, Cross Country Healthcare, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/CCRN, CCRN. CSGI.com, CSG Systems International, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/CSGS, CSGS. CSBI.com, CSP Incorporated, Nasdaq.com/symbol/CSBI, CSPI. CSRA.com, CSRA Incorporated, Nasdaq.com/symbol/CSRA, CSRA. CTG.com, Computer Task Group, Incorporated, Nasdaq.com/symbol/CTG, CTG. CTScorp.com, CTS Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/CTS, CTS. Curtiswright.com, Curtiswright Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/CW, CW. CVDequipment.com, CVD Equipment Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/CVV, CVV. CyberArk.com, CyberArk Software Limited, Nasdaq.com/symbol/CYBR, CYBR. Cypress.com, Cypress Semiconductor Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/CY, Siren.com, Siren Limited, Nasdaq.com/symbol/Siren, CYRN. Datawatch.com, Datawatch Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/DWCH, DWCH. Descartes.com, The Descartes Systems Group Incorporated, Nasdaq.com/symbol/DSGX, DSGX. Determine.com, Determine, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/DTRM, DTRM. DG.com, DG International Incorporated, Nasdaq.com/symbol/DG, DGII. DGMark.com, DGMark Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/DMRC, DMRC. DigitalAllyInc.com, Digital Ally, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/DGLY, DGLY. Diodes.com, Diodes Incorporated, Nasdaq.com/symbol/DIOD, DIOD. DLHcorp.com, DLH Holdings Corp., Nasdaq.com/symbol/DLHC, DLHC. Dovercorporation.com, Dover Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/DOV, DOV. DQSolar.com, DAQO New Energy Corp., Nasdaq.com/symbol/DQ, DQ. DSPG.com, DSP Group, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/DSPG, DSPG. DSTsystems.com, DST Systems, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/DST, DST. DXC.technology, DXC Technology Company, Nasdaq.com/symbol/DXC, DXC. EA.com, Electronic Arts Incorporated, Nasdaq.com/symbol/EA, EA. Eaton.com, Eaton Corporation, PLC, Nasdaq.com/symbol/ETN, ETN. EBIX.com, EBIX, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/EBIX, EBIX. Echelon.com, Echelon Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/Elon, Elon. Ecostar.com, Ecostar Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/SATS, SATS. Edgewater.com, Edgewater Technology, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/EDGW, EDGW. EFI.com, Electronics for Imaging, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/EFII, EFII. eGain.com, eGain Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/EGAN, EGAN. Eliamae.com, Eliamae, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/ELI, ELI. Emagine.com, Emagine Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/eman, Eman. Mcore.com, Mcore Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/MKR, EMKR. Endurance.com, Endurance International Group Holdings, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/IGI, EIGI. Energos.com, Energos Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/Watt, Watt. EnergyRecovery.com, Energy Recovery, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/ERII, ERII. Enphase.com, Enphase Energy, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/ENPH, ENPH. EPAM.com, EPAM Systems, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/EPAM, EPAM. ePlus.com, ePlus Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/plus, plus. Ericsson.com, Ericsson, Nasdaq.com/symbol/Eric, Eric. Everbridge.com, Everbridge, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/EVBG, EVBG. Everspin.com, Everspin Technologies, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/MRAM, MRAM. Evertcinc.com, Evertec, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/EVTC, EVTC. Evolving.com, Evolving Systems, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/EVOL, EVOL. Evoqua.com, Evoqua Water Technologies Corp., Nasdaq.com/symbol/Aqua, Aqua. Exterran.com, Exterran Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/EXTN, EXTN. ExtremeNetworks.com, Extreme Networks, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/EXTR, EXTR. F5.com, F5 Networks, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/FFIV, FFIV. Facebook.com, Facebook, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/FB, FB. FactCT.com, FactSet Research Systems Incorporated, Nasdaq.com/symbol/FDS, FDS. Fang.com, Fang Holdings Limited, Nasdaq.com/symbol/SFUN, SFUN. Finisar.com, Finisar Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/FNSR, FNSR. FireEye.com, FireEye, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/FEI, FEYE. FirstSolar.com, First Solar, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/FSLR, FSLR. Fiserv.com, Fiserv, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/FISV, FISV. Fitbit.com, Fitbit, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/FIT, FIT. FIVE9.com, FIVE9, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/FIVN, FIVN. Flex.com, Flex Limited, Nasdaq.com/symbol/Flex, Flex. FlexShopper.com, Flex Shopper, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/FPay, FPAY. Forescout.com, Forescout Technologies, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/FSCT, FSCT. ForesightAuto.com, Foresight Autonomous Holdings Limited, Nasdaq.com/symbol/FRSX, FRSX. Formfactor.com, Formfactor, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/Form, Form. FormulaZStems.com, Formula Systems, 1985, Limited, Nasdaq.com/symbol/40, 40. 14T.com, Fortinet, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/FTNT, FTNT. FusionTel.com, Fusion Telecommunications International, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/FSNN, FSNN. GardnerDenver.com, Gardner Denver Holdings, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/GDI, GDI. GDS-SERVICES.com, GDS Holdings Limited, Nasdaq.com/symbol/GDS, GDS. GeneralEmployment.com, G Group Incorporated, Nasdaq.com/symbol/job, job. GeneralFinance.com, General Finance Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/GFN, GFN. Gigamedia.com, Gigamedia Limited, Nasdaq.com/symbol/GIGM, GIGM. Gigaman.com, Gigaman Incorporated, Nasdaq.com/symbol/GIMO, GIMO. Helati.com, Gilat Satellite Networks Limited, Nasdaq.com/symbol/GILT, GILT. GlobalMedTech.com, Globant SA, Nasdaq.com/symbol/GLOB, GLOB. Globalscape.com, Globalscape, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/GSB, GSB. GLU.com, Globemobile Incorporated, Nasdaq.com/symbol/GLU, GLUU. GoDaddy.com, GoDaddy Incorporated, Nasdaq.com/symbol/GDDY, GDDY. GRAHAM-MFG.com, Graham Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/GHM, GHM. GreatElmCap.com, Great Elm Capital Group, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/GEC, GEC. Gridsum.com, Gridsum Holding Incorporated, Nasdaq.com/symbol/GSUM, GSUM. Groupon.com, Groupon, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/GRPN, GRPN. GSES.com, GSE Systems, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/GVP, GVP. GSITechnology.com, GSI Technology, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/GSIT, GSIT. Guidewire.com, Guidewire Software, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/GWRE, GWRE. HANWHA-SOLARONE.com, Hanwha Q Cells Co., Limited, Nasdaq.com/symbol/HQCL, HQCL. HarmonicInc.com, Harmonic Incorporated, Nasdaq.com/symbol/HLIT, HLIT. HARTE-HANKS.com, Hart Hanks, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/HHS, HHS. Healthstream.com, Healthstream, Inc. Healthstream.com, Healthstream, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/HSTM, HSTM. Hydric.com, Hydric and Struggles International, Inc. Hydric.com, Hydric and Struggles International, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/SHI, HSII. Himax.com.tw, Himax Technologies, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/Himex, HIMX. Himax.com.tw, Himax Technologies, Inc. HomeAway.com, HomeAway, Inc. Nasdaq.com/symbol/away, away. Hortonworks.com, Hortonworks, Inc. Hortonworks.com, Hortonworks, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/HDP, HDP. HP.com, HP Inc. HP.com, HP Incorporated, Nasdaq.com/symbol/HPQ, HPQ. HPE.com, Hewlett-Packard Enterprise Company, Nasdaq.com/symbol/Hope, Hope. HubSpot.com, HubSpot, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/Hubs, Hubs. HubSpot.com, HubSpot, Inc. Hudson.com, Hudson Global, Inc. Hudson.com, Hudson Global, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/HSUN, HSON. IBM.com, International Business Machines Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/IBM, IBM. iCoreSystems.com, iCore Holdings, nasdaq.com/symbol/hr, identive-group.com, Identif, Inc. nasdaq.com/symbol/inve, idreamsky.com, iDreamSky Technology Limited nasdaq.com/symbol/dsky, dsky, idt.com, Integrated Device Technology, Inc. nasdaq.com/symbol/idti, idti, iec-electronics.com, IEC Electronics Corp. nasdaq.com/symbol/IEC, IEC, ihs.com, IHS Incorporated nasdaq.com/symbol/IHS, IHS, iij.ad.jp, Internet Initiative Japan, Inc. nasdaq.com/symbol/iiji, iiji, imation.com, Imation Corporation nasdaq.com/symbol/imen, imn, immersion.com, Immersion Corporation nasdaq.com/symbol/immr, immr, imomo.com, Momo Incorporated, nasdaq.com/symbol/momo, momo, imperva.com, Imperva, Inc. nasdaq.com/symbol/impv, impv, imprivata.com, Imprivata, Inc. nasdaq.com/symbol/impar, impr, imshealth.com, IMS Health Holdings, Inc. nasdaq.com/symbol/ims, ims, incontact.com, Incontact, Inc. nasdaq.com/symbol/sauce, sauce, infoblox.com, Infoblox Incorporated nasdaq.com/symbol/blox, blox, infosys.com, Infosys Limited nasdaq.com/symbol/infy, infy, ingrammicro.com, Ingram Micro Incorporated nasdaq.com/symbol/im, im, enien.com, Interactive Intelligence Group, Inc. nasdaq.com/symbol/enien, inin, innodata-isogen.com, Innodata Incorporated nasdaq.com/symbol/enod, inod, innovative-ss.com, Innovative Solutions and Support, Inc. nasdaq.com/symbol/issc, issc, innovalon.com, Innovalon Holdings, Inc. nasdaq.com/symbol/inovi, inov, infi.com, Infi Corporation nasdaq.com/symbol/ifi, iphi, insperity.com, Insperity, Inc. nasdaq.com/symbol/nsp, nsp, intel.com, Intel Corporation nasdaq.com/symbol/intc, intc, intellicheck.com, Intellicheck Mobilisa, Inc. nasdaq.com/symbol/idn, idn, intermolecular.com, Intermolecular, Inc. nasdaq.com/symbol/imi, imi, internap.com, Internap Corporation nasdaq.com/symbol/inap, inap, interpublic.com, Interpublic Group of Companies, Inc. They, nasdaq.com/symbol/ipg, ipg, intersections.com, Intersections, Inc. nasdaq.com/symbol/intex, intx, intersil.com, Intersil Corporation nasdaq.com/symbol/isil, isil, interzian.com, Interzian Holding NV nasdaq.com/symbol/inxn, inxn, intevac.com, Intevac, Inc. nasdaq.com/symbol/ivac, ivac, intralinks.com, Intralinks Holdings, Inc. nasdaq.com/symbol/il, il, intuit.com, Intuit Incorporated nasdaq.com/symbol/intu, intu, invenzense.com, Invensense, Inc. nasdaq.com/symbol/invn, invn, investors.yy.com, YY Incorporated, nasdaq.com/symbol/yy, yy, ipass.com, iPass Inc. Nasdaq.com/symbol/IPAS, IPAS. IPGphotonics.com, IPG Photonics Corporation. Nasdaq.com/symbol/IPGP, IPGP. ir.baidu.com, Baidu, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/BIDU, BIDU. ir.yandex.com/sec.cfm, Yandex.nv, Nasdaq.com/symbol/YNDX, YNDX. ISSI.com, Integrated Silicon Solution, Inc. Nasdaq.com/symbol/ISSI, ISSI. ITW.com, Illinois Tool Works Incorporated. Nasdaq.com/symbol/ITW, ITW. JBTcorporation.com, John Bean Technologies Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/JBT, JBT. Juniper.net, Juniper Networks, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/JNPR, JNPR. Cadant.com, Cadant Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/Chi, Chi. Kgroup.com, Kimball Electronics, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/K, K. KellyServices.com, Kelly Services, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/Kalia, Kelia. KEY.net, Key Technology, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/KTech, KTEC. Keytronic.com, Keytronic Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/KTCC, KTCC. KeyWcorp.com, The KEYW Holding Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/KEYW, KEYW. Kforce.com, Kforce, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/KFRC, KFRC. King.com, King Digital Entertainment plc, Nasdaq.com/symbol/King, King. KingTonyInfo.com, Kingtone Wireless Info Solution Holding Ltd, Nasdaq.com/symbol/Cone, Cone. KNS.com, Kolik and Safa Industries, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/Klik, KLIC. Kongzhong.com, Kongzhong Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/KZ, KZ. Koppen.com, Koppen Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/Koppen, KOPN. Kornferry.com, Korn/Ferry International, Nasdaq.com/symbol/KFY, KFY. KVH.com, KVH Industries, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/KVHI, KVHI. Kyocera.co.jp, Kyocera Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/Kyo, Kyo. L-3com.com, L3 Communications Holdings, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/LLL, LLL. LAMRC.com, Lam Research Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/LRCX, LRCX. Lantronix.com, Lantronix, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/LTRX, LTRX. Latticesemi.com, Lattice Semiconductor Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/LSCC, LSCC. Lidos.com, Lidos Holdings, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/LDOS, LDOS. Lexmark.com, Lexmark International, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/LXK, LXK. Liberty TripAdvisor Holdings.com, Liberty TripAdvisor Holdings, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/LTRPA, Ultrapay. LifeLock.com, LifeLock, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/Lock, Lock. Lightpath.com, Lightpath Technologies, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/LPTH, LPTH. LincolnElectric.com, Lincoln Electric Holdings, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/LECO, LECO. Linear.com, Linear Technology Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/LLTC, LLTC. LinkedIn.com, LinkedIn Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/LNKD, LNKD. LiqTech.dk, LiqTech International, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/LiQT, LiQT. LiquidHoldings.com, Liquid Holdings Group, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/LiQD, LiQD. LiveDeal.com, LiveDeal, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/live, live. LivePerson.com, LivePerson, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/LPSN, LPSN. Logitech.com, Logitech International SA, Nasdaq.com/symbol/Logi, Logi. Logmain.com, Logmain, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/Logm, LOGM. Looksmart.com, Looksmart, Limited, Nasdaq.com/symbol/Look, Look. Laurel.com, Laurel Space and Communications, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/Laurel, Laurel. Luxoft.com, Luxoft Holding, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/LXFT, LXFT. Macomtech.com, M/Acom Technology Solutions Holdings, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/MTSI, MTSI. Magicsoftware.com, Magic Software Enterprises Limited, Nasdaq.com/symbol/MGIC, MGIC. Magnachip.com, Magnachip Semiconductor Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/MX, MX. Magnagas.com, Magnagas Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/MNA, MNGA. Majescoent.com, Majesco Entertainment Company, Nasdaq.com/symbol/Cool, Cool. Mamsoftware.com, Mam Software Group, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/MAMS, MAMS. ManhattanAssociates.com, Manhattan Associates, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/Manage, MANH. Manitexinternational.com, Manitex International, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/MNTX, MNTX. Manpower.com, Manpower Group, Nasdaq.com/symbol/Man, Man. Marinsoftware.com, Marin Software Incorporated, Nasdaq.com/symbol/MRIN, MRIN. Marketo.com, Marketo, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/MKTO, MKTO. Marvel.com, Marvel Technology Group Limited, Nasdaq.com/symbol/MRVL, MRVL. Materialize.com, Materialize NV, Nasdaq.com/symbol/MTLS, MTLS. Mattersight.com, Mattersight Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/Matar, MATR. Matson.com, Matson Technology, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/MTSN, MTSN. MaximIntegrated.com, Maxim Integrated Products, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/MXIM, MXIM. MaxLinear.com, MaxLinear, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/MXL, MXL. MDC-partners.com, MDC Partners Incorporated, Nasdaq.com/symbol/MDCA, MDCA. MDSOL.com, Medidata Solutions, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/MDSO, MDSO. Medassets.com, Medasets, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/MDAS, MDAS. Mellanox.com, Mellanox Technologies, Limited, Nasdaq.com/symbol/MLNX, MLNX. Mentor.com, Mentor Graphics Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/Ment, Ment. Merge.com, Merge Healthcare Incorporated, Nasdaq.com/symbol/MRGE, MRGE. Mflex.com, Multi Fine Line Electronics, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/MFLX, MFLX. MGRC.com, McGrath Rent Corp., Nasdaq.com/symbol/MGRC, MGRC. Microchip.com, Microchip Technology Incorporated, Nasdaq.com/symbol/MCHP, MCHP. Micron.com, Micron Technology, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/mu, mu. Microsemi.com, Microsemi Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/MSCC, MSCC. Microsoft.com, Microsoft Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/MSFT, MSFT. Microstrategy.com, Microstrategy Incorporated, Nasdaq.com/symbol/MSTR, MSTR. Middleby.com, The Middleby Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/mid, mid. Mindbodyonline.com, Mindbody, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/MB, MB. MindCTI.com, MindCTI Limited, Nasdaq.com/symbol/MNDO, MNDO. MitchamIndustries.com, Mitcham Industries, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/mind, mind. MyTechSystems.com, MyTechSystems, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/MITK, MITK. Middle.com, Middle Networks Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/MITL, MITL. MixTelematics.com, MixTelematics Limited, Nasdaq.com/symbol/mixed, mixed. MobileIron.com, MobileIron, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/mobile, MOBL. MobileE.com, MobileINV, Nasdaq.com/symbol/MBLY, MBLY. ModelN.com, ModelN, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/ModN, MODN. ModernZStems.com, Modzis International Limited, Nasdaq.com/symbol/MDSY, MDSY. MocoSocialMedia.com, Moco Social Media Limited, Nasdaq.com/symbol/Moco, Moco. MonolithicPower.com, Monolithic Power Systems, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/MPWR, MPWR. Monotype.com, Monotype Imaging Holdings Incorporated, Nasdaq.com/symbol/type, type. Monster.com, Monster Worldwide, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/MWW, MWW. Moses.com, Moses, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/Mozy, Mozy. Motorolasolutians.com, Motorola Solutions, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/MSI, MSI. MRV.com, MRV Communications, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/MRVC, MRVC. MTBC.com, Medical Transcription Billing, Corp., Nasdaq.com/symbol/MTBC, MTBC. MTLM.com, Millennial Media, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/MM, MM. Neophotonics.com, Neophotonics Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/NPTN, NPTN. NetApp.com, NetApp, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/NTAP, NTAP. NEtelement.com, NetElement, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/NET, NETE. Netlisting.com, Netlist, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/NLST, NLST. Netscout.com, Netscout Systems, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/NTCT, NTCT. NetSolTech.com, NetSol Technologies Incorporated, Nasdaq.com/symbol/NTWK, NTWK. NetSuite.com, NetSuite Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/N, N. NETWORK-1.com, Network One Technologies, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/NTIP, NTIP. NewRelic.com, New Relic, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/NEWR, NEWR. Nice.com, Nice Systems Limited, Nasdaq.com/symbol/Nice, Nice. Nimblestorage.com, Nimble Storage, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/NMBL, NMBL. Nokia.com, Nokia Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/NOK, NOK. NQ.com, NQ Mobile Incorporated, Nasdaq.com/symbol/NQ, NQ. NTTDocomo.co.jp, NTT Docomo, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/DCM, DCM. Nuance.com, Nuance Communications, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/NUAN, NUAN. NVE.com, NVE Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/NVEC, NVEC. Nvidia.com, Nvidia Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/NVIDIA, NVDA. NXP.com, NXP Semiconductors NV, Nasdaq.com/symbol/NXPI, NXPI. O2micro.com, O2micro International Limited, Nasdaq.com/symbol/OIIM, OIIM. Oclaro.com, Oclaro, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/OCLR, OCLR. Omnicell.com, Omnicell, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/OMCL, OMCL. Omnicomgroup.com, Omnicom Group Incorporated, Nasdaq.com/symbol/OMC, OMC. OnAssignment.com, OnAssignment, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/ASGN, ASGN. OnlinePowerSupply.com, Power, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/OPWR, OPWR. OnSemi.com, On Semiconductor Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/ON, ON. OpenText.com, OpenText Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/OTEX, OTEX. Oracle.com, Oracle Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/ORCL, ORCL. OSI-SYSTEMS.com, OSI Systems, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/OSIS, OSIS. ODGlobal.com, On Track Innovations Ltd., Nasdaq.com/symbol/ODV, OTIV. OVT.com, Omnivision Technologies, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/OVTI, OVTI. PaloAltoNetworks.com, Palo Alto Networks, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/PANW, PANW. ParkCityGroup.com, Park City Group, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/PCYG, PCYG. ParkElectro.com, Park Electrochemical Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/Pike, Pike. ParkerVision.com, ParkerVision, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/PRKR, PRKR. Paycom.com, Paycom Software, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/PayC, PAYC. Paylocity.com, Paylocity Holding Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/PCTY, PCTY. PCTL.com, PCTEL, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/PCTI, PCTI. PDF.com, PDF Solutions, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/PDFS, PDFS. Pega.com, Pegas Systems Incorporated, Nasdaq.com/symbol/Pega, PEGA. Pentair.com, Pentair plc, Nasdaq.com/symbol/PNR, PNR. Perficient.com, Perficient, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/PRFT, PRFT. Pericom.com, Pericom Semiconductor Corporation, nasdaq.com/symbol/psem, psem. Perion.com, Perion Network Ltd, nasdaq.com/symbol/peri, peri. pfina.com, P&F Industries, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/pfin, pfin. Photronics.com, Photronics, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/plab, plab. Plexus.com, Plexus Corp., nasdaq.com/symbol/plxs, plxs. pmcs.com, PMC, Sierra, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/pmcs, pmcs. Pointer.com, Pointer Telecation Limited, nasdaq.com/symbol/pntr, pntr. Realnetworks.com, Real Networks, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/rnwk, rnwk. Realpage.com, Realpage, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/rp, rp. Redat.com, Red Hat, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/rht, rht. Relm.com, RELM Wireless Corporation, nasdaq.com/symbol/rwc, rwc. Renesola.com, Renesola Limited, nasdaq.com/symbol/sol, sol. renren-inc.com, Renren Incorporated, nasdaq.com/symbol/ren, ren. Rentacenter.com, Rent-A Center Incorporated, nasdaq.com/symbol/rcii, rcii. Resonant.com, Resonant Incorporated, nasdaq.com/symbol/resn, resn. Rexnord.com, Rexnord Corporation, nasdaq.com/symbol/rxn, rxn. Ringcentral.com, Ring Central, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/rng, rng. Roberthalf.com, Robert Half International Incorporated, nasdaq.com/symbol/re, re. Rosettastone.com, Rosetta Stone, nasdaq.com/symbol/rst, rst. RubyconProject.com, The Rubicon Project, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/ruby, ruby. RubyconTechnology.com, Rubicon Technology, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/rbcn, rbcn. Rumbalon.com, Rumbalon, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/rmbl, rmbl. Sabre.com, Sabre Corporation, nasdaq.com/symbol/sabr, sabr. SAIC.com, Science Applications International Corporation, nasdaq.com/symbol/SAIC, SAIC. Salesforce.com, Salesforce.com Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/CRM, CRM. Sanmina.com, Sanmina Corporation, nasdaq.com/symbol/SANM, SANM. SAP.com, SAP SE, nasdaq.com/symbol/SAP, SAP. Sapiens.com, Sapiens International Corporation NV, nasdaq.com/symbol/SPNs, SPNS. Scansource.com, Scansource, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/SCSC, SCSC. Change.com, SeaChange International, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/CC, SEAC. Scientificgames.com, Scientific Games Corp., nasdaq.com/symbol/SGMS, SGMS. Seagate.com, Seagate Technology plc, nasdaq.com/symbol/STX, STX. SECUReWorks.com, SECUReWorks Corp., nasdaq.com/symbol/SCWX, SCWX. SAMIELDS.com, Semi-LEDs Corporation, nasdaq.com/symbol/LEDs, LEDs. Semtech.com, Semtech Corporation, nasdaq.com/symbol/SMTC, SMTC. Sequins.com, Sequins Communications SA, Nasdaq.com/symbol/SQNS, SQNS. ServiceNow.com, ServiceNow, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/now, now. SGOCOGroup.com, SGOCO Group, Ltd., Nasdaq.com/symbol/SGOC, SGOC. Sharpspring.com, Sharpspring, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/SHSP, SHSP. ShiftPixie.com, ShiftPixie, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/Pixie, Pixie. Shopping.com, Shopify Incorporated, Nasdaq.com/symbol/shop, shop. SHotspotter.com, ShotSpotter, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/SSTI, SSTI. Shutterstock.com, Shutterstock, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/SSTK, SSTK. SierraWireless.com, Sierra Wireless, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/SWIR, SWIR. SiFiCorp.com, SiFi Technologies Limited, Nasdaq.com/symbol/SiFi, SIFY. SigmaDesigns.com, Sigma Designs, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/SIGM, SIGM. Sigmatronintl.com, Sigmatron International, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/SGMA, SGMA. SilaBS.com, Silicon Laboratories, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/slab, slab. Silicom.co.il, Silicom Ltd., Nasdaq.com/symbol/SILC, SILC. SiliconMotion.com, Silicon Motion Technology Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/SIMO, SIMO. SilverSpringNetworks.com, Silverspring Networks, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/SSNI, SSNI. SIMULATIONS-PLUS.com, Simulations Plus, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/SLP, SLP. Sina.com.cn, Sina Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/Sina, Sina. SMICS.com, Semiconductor Manufacturing International Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/SMI, SMI. Sonos.net, Ribbon Communications Incorporated, Nasdaq.com/symbol/RBBN, RBBN. SBIL.com.tw, Siliconware Precision Industries Company, Limited, Nasdaq.com/symbol/SBIL, SPIL. Textainer.com, Textainer Group Holdings Limited, Nasdaq.com/symbol/TGH, TGH. TheTradeDesk.com, The Trade Desk, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/TTD, TTD. TI.com, Texas Instruments Incorporated, Nasdaq.com/symbol/TXN, TXN. Tintarai.com, Tintri, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/TNTR, TNTR. TopImageSystems.com, Top Image Systems, Limited, Nasdaq.com/symbol/TISA, TISA. TowerJazz.com, Tower Semiconductor Limited, Nasdaq.com/symbol/TSEM, TSEM. TRANSACT-TECH.com, Transact Technologies Incorporated, Nasdaq.com/symbol/TACT, TACT. TravelZoo.com, TravelZoo, Nasdaq.com/symbol/TZOO, TZOO. Triotech.com, Triotech International, Nasdaq.com/symbol/TRT, TRT. TripAdvisor.com, TripAdvisor, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/Trip, Trip. Trivago.com, Trivago NV, Nasdaq.com/symbol/TRVG, TRVG. TrueBlue.com, TrueBlue, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/TBI, TBI. TrueCar.com, TrueCar, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/true, tsrconsulting.com, TSR, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/TSRI, TSRI, ttmtechnologies.com, TTM Technologies, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/TTMI, TTMI, 2cows.com, Cows Incorporated, nasdaq.com/symbol/TCX, TCX, twindisk.com, Twindisk, Incorporated, nasdaq.com/symbol/twin, twin, twitter.com, Twitter, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/TWTR, TWTR, twlk.com, Twilio Incorporated, nasdaq.com/symbol/TWLO, TWLO, tylertech.com, Tyler Technologies, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/till, till, ubnt.com, Ubiquiti Networks, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/UBNT, UBNT, uct.com, Ultra Clean Holdings, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/UCTT, UCTT, ultimatesoftware.com, The Ultimate Software Group, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/ULTI, ULTI, umc.com, United Microelectronics Corporation, nasdaq.com/symbol/UMC, UMC, unisys.com, Unisys Corporation, nasdaq.com/symbol/UIS, UIS, unitedrentals.com, United Rentals, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/URI, URI, uplandsoftware.com, Upland Software, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/UPLD, UPLD, varonis.com, Varonis Systems, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/VRNS, VRNS, vasco.com, Vasco Data Security International, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/VDSI, VDSI, vico.com, Vico Instruments Incorporated, nasdaq.com/symbol/VECO, VECO, vva.com, Viva Systems Incorporated, nasdaq.com/symbol/VV, VEEV, variantsystems.com, Varant Systems Incorporated, nasdaq.com/symbol/VRNT, VRNT, verysigninc.com, Verysign, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/VRSN, VRSN, verisk.com, Verisk Analytics, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/VRSK, VRSK, veritone.com, Veritone, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/Veri, Veri, viosity.com, Viasat, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/VSAT, VSAT, viasixsolutions.com, Viav Solutions Incorporated, nasdaq.com/symbol/Viav, VIAV, Virtusa.com, Virtusa Corporation, nasdaq.com/symbol/VR2, VRTU, VMware.com, VMware, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/VMW, VMW, Volt.com, Volt Information Sciences, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/Vizi, Vizi, Vuzix.com, Vuzix Corporation, nasdaq.com/symbol/VUZ, VUZI, waysidetechnology.com, Wayside Technology Group, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/WSTG, WSTG, WDC.com, Western Digital Corporation, nasdaq.com/symbol/WDC, WDC, WEB.com, WEB.com Group, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/web, web, Weibo.com, Weibo Corporation, nasdaq.com/symbol/WB, WB, Wellbuilt.com, Wellbuilt, Inc., nasdaq.com/symbol/WBT, WBT, Widepoint.com, Widepoint Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/WYY, WYY. WIPro.com, Wipro Limited, Nasdaq.com/symbol/WIT, WIT. Wix.com, Wix.com Limited, Nasdaq.com/symbol/Wix, Wix. Workday.com, Workday, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/WDAY, WDAY. Workiva.com, Workiva Incorporated, Nasdaq.com/symbol/WK, WK. WPP.com, WPP plc, Nasdaq.com/symbol/WPP, WPP. WSIindustries.com, WSI Industries Incorporated, Nasdaq.com/symbol/WSI, WSCI. Xerox.com, Xerox Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/XRX, XRX. Silinx.com, Silinx, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/XLNX, XLNX. Xplortech.com, Splore Technologies Corp., Nasdaq.com/symbol/XPLR, XPLR. Sunlay.com, Sunlee Limited, Nasdaq.com/symbol/XNET, XNET. YingLiSolar.com, Yingli Green Energy Holding Company Limited, Nasdaq.com/symbol/YGE, YGE. Yummy.com, Yummy, Inc., Nasdaq.com/symbol/Yummy, YUME. Zebra.com, Zebra Technologies Corporation, Nasdaq.com/symbol/Zebra, ZBRA.